Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video for you guys all about makeup products that I hate that everybody else seems to love, that just work so well for everyone else, but for some reason they don't work for me. I think this was a tag video that was going around on YouTube a while ago because I do have a video like this up on my channel from about a year and a half ago, but I noticed that my list has grown a lot since then because I've tried out so many what I would consider like cult favorites, products that just have really good reviews that haven't worked out for me. And I've wanted to love them, but unfortunately, no matter what I do, I can't get them to work for me. So I thought today's video would be a fun one. If you love these products, don't be offended by the fact that they didn't work for me. I wanted to love them. I really did. They just didn't work. And if you want to see the opposite video, I think there was also a video going around on makeup that I love that everybody else hates, let me know. But let's jump into it and kick it off with a ColourPop product. So I know a lot of people really enjoy the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lips. And I remember trying them out in the past when they first released them, but I was decluttering my liquid lipstick drawer and I noticed that they were like in the back of my drawer. I only had one or two shades, but I pulled them back out, I tried them again, and for some reason, I just don't love the formula. Now, I know they're not meant to look opaque and really intense and vibrant on the lips because they are blotted lipstick. So it's supposed to look like you applied a lipstick and then blotted it off. But I think that they tend to look a little bit streaky or patchy or uneven on me, and I just can't get on board with them, even though so many people love them. The next product is the Fenty Diamond Veil. So this is actually a really pretty product, but it's just not meant for me. And I should have known this from, the way that it was described. I feel like I can avoid a lot of these issues if I just really think about whether or not a product is going to work for me. And I should have known that I wouldn't love the Fenty Diamond Veil because it is a pretty glittery highlighter. I think the issue is that it looks so pretty on so many people, so I kind of hoped that it would look as beautiful on me, but it just looks very glittery, very uneven. I never really love how it looked on my skin, and a lot of people were like, you could use it as an eyeshadow or you can use it, in a few different ways, but no matter what I did, I did not love the effect that it gave me. So unfortunately, that product did not work out for me. I like a lot of Fenty products, but unfortunately the Fenty bronzer was also not a favorite of mine. I know a lot of people enjoy the formula. I love that they have so many different shades to choose from, but it just was too matte for me. I didn't like how it looked on my skin. I didn't find that it blended well, no matter how I used it, no matter what brush I used, no matter what powder I had underneath. It just did not look very flattering for me. And I know so many people rave about that bronzer. They enjoy it so much, but every single time I wore it, I just hated how it looked on my skin. So that unfortunately is a product that did not work out for me either. Everybody seems to love the Hourglass bronzers. When I talked about them on my channel and the fact that I was considering them maybe like a year ago, I did not get one negative comment about the Hourglass bronzers. Everybody seemed to love them and rave about them, and I was so excited to try them out because I really love the Hourglass blushes. But for some reason, the Hourglass bronzers do not work for me. I purchased the full-size bronzer, and then I also have a bronzer inside one of my Hourglass palettes, and I don't know what it is about the formula, the undertone. There's something about the actual bronzer that I just don't like on my skin. It's weird because the Hourglass blushes sit so beautifully on top of the skin. They look very natural, very radiant, but the bronzer always looks a little bit patchy on me. I feel like there has to be something with the way that I either apply bronzers or just my skin in general, because a lot of the really popular hyped up bronzers don't seem to work for me. So maybe it's like a me issue and not a them issue. Let's talk about a couple of primers. So this first primer is something that I know does not work for everybody, but it seems like a lot of people really love this primer. It is by Tatcha, and I don't know the exact name off the top of my head. I'll put a picture for you guys on the screen, but I purchased this because I talked about it in an anti-haul video. I said that it was very pricey, so I did not want to buy it. I got so many comments saying that it was worth the money, that I should try it out. So I did pick it up, but unfortunately it doesn't work for me. I just do not like how my foundation looks when I use this primer. It feels very smooth, and I do feel like if you have really large, obvious pores, then you might enjoy it. But I just felt like when I applied that primer and then applied foundation on top, my foundation broke down really quickly. My skin looked more oily than normal. It looked uneven and patchy, and it was just a complete mess. Like that absolutely, like when I wore that product, I had some of my worst makeup days ever. So that really is a product that a lot of people love that, again, I truly hate. I don't say that I hate very many products, but there are a couple, and the Tatcha primer is one, and then what was the other one that I said? The Fenty bronzer is another one. I talked about this one in a recent video. The Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter is a product that I swear has like a cult following. And when I said I didn't like it in a video, I got angry comments, like not just people saying like, oh, that sucks, I love that product. Like I got people saying that I must not know how to wear makeup because that product didn't work for me. And listen, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm always open to trying new techniques, and I'm not saying that I know everything when it comes to makeup, because I definitely don't. But sometimes there are just products that don't work for you. And I think that's one of those products. You can use it a few different ways. You can mix it in with foundation, you can use it as a base, you can use it as an illuminator on top of makeup, but no matter how I use it, I just didn't feel like it did anything special for me. Now, a lot of you guys said maybe I needed a darker shade, and that could be the case, but truthfully, I don't usually use a lot of illuminating products anyways, so I don't feel like I don't really want to chance it and purchase another shade for it to not work out for me again in the end. So again, it's a product that I would have loved to love. I think that Charlotte Tilbury does the most amazing, beautiful makeup tutorials using that product. And I wish it worked for me, but I've tried it probably 20 different times, and it's just one of those products that I can't get to work for me. This is a little bit of an older one. It's not necessarily an old product, but it's something that I tried a long time ago, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. This is supposed to be a full coverage, crease-proof concealer that stays in place all day long. And it definitely is a full coverage under eye concealer, but I have pretty obvious under eye wrinkles, and I just find that it settles into my under eye wrinkles so horribly. No matter what I did, no matter what powder I used to set it, it just really settled in such an unflattering way. And whenever I read like the reviews on this product, like as I was getting ready to film this video, I was reading a few reviews on this product and people love it. They swear it's like a miracle worker, and even people who have mature skin and under eye wrinkles really enjoy it. So I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work for me. I would love a concealer that stays in place, that's full coverage, that does not crease, but that one, unfortunately, it just wasn't for me. This is one that I'm kind of tempted to try again. The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, I think that's the full name, is $7. So it's really affordable. A lot of people said that it's a good alternative to the Tarte Shape Tape because that was really big for a long time. And I purchased it, and I remember decluttering it because it wasn't necessarily a product that I hate, but it didn't look super flattering on my skin, and there were so many other concealers in my collection that I liked better, so I decided to declutter that one. But I'm kind of tempted to try it again because I recently tried the foundation again, and I love the foundation from the same line. So I kind of feel like maybe I'll love the concealer again. Honestly, my favorite concealer is the Too Faced Born This Way, like their full coverage concealer, and I haven't found anything that even comes close to it for me. So I don't know, maybe I'll hold off, but I know that's a concealer that a lot of people love that I wasn't really, I wasn't really into. I just kind of felt so-so about it. Oh, I have one more, the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. I felt like a lot of people really enjoyed that palette, and I don't have anything against neutral palettes. I love neutral eyeshadows, but I felt like the formula was just not that good. I couldn't get a lot of the shades to blend on me. Everything looked really patchy or muddy. The shadows were very powdery, and overall, I just wasn't super impressed by the quality of it. Every single time I went to use it, it took me longer than I thought it was going to create even the most basic, simple eye look. I just think there are so many good neutral palettes on the market, so unfortunately, that is one that I just did not like. So that is the end of my video. Those are all of the products that I hate or dislike that everybody seems to love, but I would love to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comment section below if you have anything similar. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.